Dan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. Randle outside. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harden hits them both. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Now, here's Mobley. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Harden's shot is off. Pass to Gobert. Mobley with the rebound. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. High post try. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Back to McDaniels. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now here's DiVincenzo. Mitchell with the steal. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 2. Minnesota again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, look who's coming off of the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dance.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. In Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Now here's Randall. Harden missing his last shot. That gives them the lead.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Drills it from outside. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Here is Conley. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Tomlin. Misses the baby hook. Timberwolves leading by 4. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams will look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
1:19 left to play in the first. It's Schroeder with the drive. And a wide open look here for Ellis. A three-pointer off the mark. Conley. Here's Dosunmu. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance moments.
Pass to Tomlin. Here's Schroeder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Highland deciding where to go with it. Outside Conley. Pocket 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on.
Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Outside for Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low. To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Tyson with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mitchell dials it up from distance. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. a switch here. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 5-point game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Minnesota leading by 5. Randall. The layup missed.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
First personal foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Edwards. He has 7. On the wing, Dosunmu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. Edwards with it. Wade picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's the floater. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Now the Timberwolves with it. Picked by Reed. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
It's stolen by Wade. Here's Merrill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
1:39 left now here in the second. Down low. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have, or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Here's Schroeder, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Schroeder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Cavaliers.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
And it's Schroeder missing. And taken away by Ellis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 12 points for Dennis Schroeder. Here's DiVincenzo. Driving the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Edwards, no good. Got it off in time. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Harden. Ooh, Harden taking flight.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Mobley. Still yet to score. Basket counts.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Nifty move. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Back to Harden. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Edwards with it. Wade picks him up. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. Mitchell outside. Mitchell getting it done inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Randall surveying the D. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Randle with the ball. He's got 14. On the clock. Here's Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Harden. He has 7. Over in the corner, Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Pass to Tyson. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 5. McDaniels outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Schroeder with the ball. Conley picks him up. And McDaniels with the block.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Here's Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Edwards. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Cleveland. Count the basket. Randle's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Oh, here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Oh, here's Edwards. Harden missing his last shot. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Randle with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pass to Freeman for the lead, and it's good on the way. Freeman's got his first 2 points.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll return shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 1. Gobert, the screen to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The putback. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 3. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell right side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. DiVincenzo can't hit it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ellis, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Cavaliers making a switch here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Sinks the triple.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. That's a 2 from Randall. Here's McDaniels. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Locked up there for Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Conley. And just miss after miss right now. And here's Cleveland. Picked off in midair. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the shot will go down.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Yep, that's going to go in.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Allen.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall, and he hits from 17.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Randall. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
First team foul. At the line for one, Julius Randle.
That free throw good from Randall.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Allen outside. Here's Mitchell. .151 left to play in the final quarter. From 15 feet away, it's good.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Cleveland leading by 5. It's Allen. Mitchell left side. Just fine on the clock. Shoots. Rebounded by Randall. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards. Mobley there for the rebound. The three is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
At the line.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell! No good from 3. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
And rejection by McDaniel. That one is off.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Now Randall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Julius Randle.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And he commits the intentional foul.
Timeout. Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're in front by 4. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No luck that time either. Now Edwards. Oh, the slam dunk.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Randle outside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now DiVincenzo. Picked by Randle. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Harden. Gobert there for the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell. Mitchell powering through contact.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Randle, and there's the drive.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Edwards fires. Randle outside. Good! Lays it right in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Mitchell. Gobert there for the rebound. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Edwards. Layup, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Stolen by McDaniel. Gobert. Rebounded by Allen inside. The Cavaliers trailed by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Minnesota with the ball. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Stolen by McDaniels. No good. The drive by Mitchell. Now Allen. Rebounded by Edwards. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony...